Hello, everybody. Good morning. I realized today, say, now we Nigerians, we the people, now only we they make this country work. We are the only ones playing our part in what it means to be in a country, with what we are giving, the part we are supposed to play, with what we are giving. I swear, if all Nigerians begin behave like the institutions of this country, somebody even talk out from my page, I swear, it's just too profound. Imagine if all Nigerians, they behave like Nigerian army, if they behave like Nigerian police, if all of us behave like our banks, if we behave like our lecturers, our professors, if we behave like our pastors, if we behave like our imams. Imagine if all of us behave like these people, if we behave like our politicians, behave like the president, behave like our Senate president, behave like our House of Assembly members, if we behave like our governors, if we behave like our local government chairmen, if we behave like our celebrities, if we behave like our influencers, if Nigerians behave the way our journalists behave, the media behaves, if Nigerians behave the way all these people in these institutions, these professionals, if the poor people of Nigeria behave like the professionals of Nigeria, if we behave like the tech companies, the internet companies, if we behave like the telecommunications companies, like the internet providers, if we behave like the DSTVs and the rest of them, if Nigerians behave like these people, because they'll say Nigerians are touchable, and Nigerians too, they run them. No, it's a particular kind of Nigerians. Yes, the ownership class determines the quality. You can't invest, you can't plant, as the great Majek Fashek said, you cannot plant cassava and expect to reap cocoyam. You cannot plant cassava and expect to reap cocoyam. Everybody is doing what they are doing in these institutions to maintain their positions within the institutions. Many people are acting out of character just to feel among. Many people, just to feel among, are acting out of character. So you have to be out of character. You have to be what you are not. And before you know it, you have lost your real self. Before you know it, that person that you really are, before you know it, that person you really are will be lost. You'll be lost to the game you are playing. You'll be lost to the gallery. You're not going to know yourself again. Now we the people, we are the ones. Somebody here say market women go dagbo you. That is normal. Anywhere in the world you go, man. In Paris, street markets. That's just the relationship of people. And some market women too, they will not go dagbo you. It's just the same. It's how it is. It's how it is in that level. I'm talking about the things we connect us to each other. We connect us to our country. The behavior of the professionals. If all of us actually did behave like that, everything, no matter budget, everything, then go spoil. Now we never, now our own side, now never spoil. Now our own side, now you see make Nigeria hold. If the Nigerian people now begin spoil like our politicians, everything goes scatter. Begin spoil like our bank, whatever. Everything, if we say behave anyhow, like that. And that time is coming. Time is coming, not be saying a lie. Before I even go into the topic of immigration, I would like to address our erstwhile comrade, Oshiomhole. Our comrade, our erstwhile comrade general, made some revelations in the Senate, and these things is the reason why I want to see. I have to break down that game where Adams Oshiomhole play. It is the game that has been played in Nigeria to play to the gallery. The politicians do it. If politicians don't do your celebrities do it. This is how you stay among. This is not how you act without acting. This is how you act without acting. I don't know if you look, if you watch American TV and American politics. Adams Oshiomhole is a senator. There are very few positions in a democracy that is more powerful than that of a senator. Very few positions that are more powerful. Now, these very powerful people, I want to understand, see, these things that they do is to send a signal. It's not about anything, just to make you feel. Now, you that they talk to, all those things where they talk that day, not be saying they talk and say make anything better for Nigeria. Now, we in the talk to make for fear. Make fear. Make we fear. That's why he talk all those things where they talk. About how did they carry our gold out of this country. Hey, blah, 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 blah. Hey, blah, blah. He's one general. The general. One general. See? One general. Yeah, so one general alone. What is his name? They're not going to talk the name. That's the game. Because they are all Voldemort. We must fear them like we fear Voldemort. Any politician we don't do, but I tell them, I say, it takes a lot for name to come out from Nigeria. And that is the game. That is the fear. Because once they say something and they don't mention the perpetrator's name, they make you feel as if there's nothing that can be done to that person. There's nothing that can be done to that situation. Say, pass every people, they're afraid of if we go do something to this person, if we won't mention a name. So if Oshomole they fail to mention person's name, what are you? What do you go feel as a citizen? As a normal person on the street, if your senator is telling you that they cannot mention name, what are you supposed to feel? What are you supposed to feel? What it means say they don't feel mention person's name? Is it that the person is in custody and they are not mentioning his name because they are protecting him? They are protecting his identity while he is explaining what is going on to arrest all the other culprits. No, that's not the reason. The reason is that they cannot just mention his name because he's too powerful. The best they can advocate for is to make federal government unleash themselves on the people that are doing it, like you did in Niger Delta. What did federal government do in Niger Delta? The violence in Niger Delta that Obasanjo unleashed, the violence where Obasanjo unleashed for Niger Delta did not bring peace to Niger Delta. Now poor people just die anyhow. Now poor people just die anyhow. Up, down, left, right, and center. What Oshomole is advocating is for the federal government to go to that place and kill more poor people because of one general. This one general. You understand what I'm saying? People in Nigeria are supposed to take set example. Immediate set example. Nobody's too powerful. If they don't like you, I say, see, just look at him. Look at Dasuki. You know who be Dasuki for Nigeria when they pack him inside cell for how many years? Caught all in federal. If Buhari wanted to kill Dasuki, would have killed him. Nothing for him. That's the power that the state has. So make anybody not come deceive or say, get one general. Which general passed Dasuki? Now Dasuki match Buhari come up for inside presidency with gun. Now I of the highest. Gangster of the gangsterest. Baddest of the bad. Dasuki there among them. Coup plotter, whatever, everything that they don't do. But when he offend them, they hold on tight. But when it reach time to fix Nigeria, they will begin to talk like, say, these people are Voldemort. These Voldemort that must not be named. I don't know if they watch Harry Potter. You know, say for Harry Potter, the evil guy. When say they can't kill him, they kill him 9 times before he died. I don't know if you really know the story of Harry Potter. Voldemort, the way he's bad and powerful, the first kill him, he don't die when the Harry Potter this thing starts. He don't die when the Harry Potter this thing starts. You don't understand? That's one death. They can't kill him again for the first book. He wake up again for the second book. He don't put his soul for. They kill him again. They kill him third book. They kill him fourth book. They kill him. He guy they can't name he who must not be named. Now only the witches will get highest mind. They feel mention in name Voldemort. And when they mention in name, say Voldemort. This is how the Nigerian elites want to package themselves to us. This is why they've now brought police, everybody into it. You mention their name alone. They want to make everybody begin fear. Say, their name? You mention. They want to turn to Voldemort. They won't turn to Voldemort for our hand. We could not name them. No, fit talk with. I won't talk with them if you not name their name. What did the person do? You are just talking about an incident. You are not talking about something. Somebody doing something. Who do one? One general. Adams. You are a sitting senator. You know? How many people are more powerful than said? But they don't want to claim their power. Why? How would they claim? Because they know that if they claim their power, if they show that this power is there for the benefit of Nigerians, we will demand more. And then one day, they too might be exposed. I want you people to go back and watch Professor Obla's interview on Seun Okin, which will be that in podcast. Drop a mic on the mic or beauty that Seun Okin podcast. The head of ICPC, the man Buhari put in charge, Professor Obla. I beg you, I'm gonna go watch this man interview. They don't take like it. Natural. Oh yeah, wait, make our own fan because see the cash. I'm not down for this weather. Thank you. Yeah, watch Obla's interview. When he won't expose Yemi Oshibanjo 10 billion naira theft, Obla said, the man said, when Buhari traveled, there was an acting president. It took a while. Seun want to Seun mic on. Seun himself no will be acting president. The only acting president was the vice president. So before the man, even with all the evidence where the man get, before he could mention Oshibanjo's name, but after the man get courage, wanted to say, yes, Yemi Oshibanjo. So you understand what that means? That is what Adams Oshomole and him do that to cement that kind of fear. That no matter what you know about them, no matter the evidence, people should be afraid to mention their name. They are not proud of their action. They don't want to be enjoying the fruit of the action, that they don't put their chest. This is why the European elites will always be greater than them. That's why the European elites will always be their masters. Because that's the people that they look up to. Because those ones can destroy African lives and break their chest, saying, now we they do them, that they mad me. But you see them, you don't get that mind. Because they are Christians and Muslims. They still won't go heaven. All our politicians, I think they do bad things reach to all of us here. All these bastards, they won't go heaven though. All these bastards. Yemi Oshibanjo to the pastor, exactly. With everything they go for this country, these motherfuckers got to go to heaven, bro. We depend on sorrow, man. Yo, if me I die, and truly this is a Christian, Muslim nonsense, fake fantasy, make believe life, can't happen to be true. I can't die. See, say people they enter heaven. If I see one single Nigerian politician for heaven, I'll go outside. I go outside. Obviously that means that, there's corruption. So we are entering another level. This heaven is another level of corruption. If me I enter heaven, say it they happen true. I enter heaven, I open my eye. I see one single Nigerian politician. Okay. I just say, well, I don't say you this God guy, your way is pure before. They always talk out for it. Say your way is not pure. Thank you for proving it. Oh yeah, open gate me and go outside. Open gate me and go outside. Open gate me and go outside. Immediately. You know, this is my coffee. It's extra nice. They call me, I go put on that cup. I'm gonna give me 1 second. No, I don't need to go put on that. I get junior brother say, which of my junior brother say I want to go bring coffee? I'm gonna pause game. Which of them I want to go bring coffee? This is Africa. Oh yeah, you 28, go. You're all my juniors here. Yes. Actually, because I don't do fork. You know how many times me I don't come before you start to the fork? You know how many come I don't come? What's wrong with you? You don't know your seniors? Look, I go to bring coffee for myself. This is how these youth want to be behaving. You know? This for them is freedom. Or you don't teach them, say, what do you mean? But you don't tell you I will pass you, now they tell you. Forget when I turn old man. Which be repent? Somebody say even if they repent, they shouldn't. Which repent? Nigerian politicians won't repent. Repent when they bring. You know, because this is why I cannot understand how people can say you repent. Did Hitler repent? Has anybody ever spoken about? We are all sure that Hitler is in hell. You understand? Nobody has ever thought that Hitler repents and God has forgiven him. Everybody knows Hitler is the worst person. These politicians have caused millions of deaths. The ones they killed directly, the ones they have killed indirectly. The lies of Nigerian civil war, the rubbish between Ojukwu, what be that Yoruba general, what they call Black Scorpion, which be his name, where fight with Biafra forces, T.Y. Danjuma, Yaradua, Obasanjo, all these people, the game that they played on our lives, Asan Castina, IBB, we are living that life right now. That we are living the life of Kaduna Nzogu. Kaduna Nzogu, Gowon, Muritala, Yaradua, Buhari. These men, they are the ones that, by themselves, they did not consult Nigerians. Kaduna Nzogu did not go and meet all Igbo people to do meeting. that I want to do revolutionary core, whatever I call his acts. He never consulted. Like, nobody sent them message. Nigerians did not tell them, go and do it. We did not. They go there, they go kill everybody. I'm sure Nigerians did not go and ask anybody to retaliate for us. They gather themselves again. They say they're going to retaliate. Now, we Nigerians that were not involved in any of this nonsense, we are living their lives. This story that is Nigeria today is the life of but 50 men. They don't pass 50. Oh. These men, I'm telling you, that have decided and written this fucked up script that we are all forced to follow today. The simple thing I'm telling you is that break away from the script. This script is nonsense. You are not consulted. Who wrote it? The people that wrote it are illiterates. The people that wrote this script don't have conscience. You are not tied to this script. It is not by force that you follow this script. Now you, Yoruba people, their leaders, follow the script. Igbo people, that's why everyone was passed. Tied to the script. Tied very well to the script. Hausa people, tied to the script. We can no longer follow this fucking script. We can no longer follow this fucking script. What is this script? Who is he helping? The millions of blood that these people have spilled in Nigeria. Can you count how many uprisings have been put down by these people? June 12th, NSAS, Civil War, coal miners, about women, about killing people. What's it called? Ali must go. Ali must go. Do you know what has happened in this country? Blood everywhere. But we think if they repent, they will go to heaven. Yes. If they repent, they will go to heaven. They will repent. They will go to heaven. Adeboye will pray for them. Adeboye will pray for them. Adeboye even welcomes them. You know, all these pastors, they are all there. They pray for them. Oyedepo is there to pray. That killers of millions of people should go to heaven. Killers of millions of people. People that wrote script that millions of people that did not ask them to write are dead. You are praying. There's no atrocity in Nigeria that causes full stop. But you, this guy, you own too much. Stay that place first. Don't come among us human beings. We humans here, we fear you. Stay that side first. No, a lie. They are Jesus Christ and they are Muhammad. I said no atrocity against black people that cannot be forgiven. No atrocity against black people that cannot be forgiven. Forgive, you know, they always have an excuse. You have an excuse to forgive these people. But let these same people commit any atrocity that affect Europeans. Casted, this one, that one, are they for? Does pastor want to see gay people? I repeat, homosexuals are hated in Nigeria. Why? God says so. Nobody can tell me anything. There is no African proverb that tell you anything about gay people. We don't say no those things. Tell me the proverb that say go and kill gay people. Go and where is it now? Now you go teach you now. You take all these things serious. For that one, no forgiveness. We can never forgive. How dare you forgive? How can you? But you both say. But now, when it comes to your own people, you can kill. Nobody can kill millions, steal from everybody, destroy lives of African people. Oh, come. He's praying to Jesus. He's here in church with us. He's here in the mosque. He's definitely a good man. Now, we just never understand that. Lord, please help him. Lord, the Lord. I say Yaya Bello, please. Nasser Rufai, kneel down, put it out. Nasser El Rufai never kneel down, they beg during Nigeria. Move forward before. He never come as a tell us the name of this general. Kneel down, they beg, make president go prosecute the general. He never kneel down, beg, make president go prosecute people they kill Nigerians every day. But they must beg for Yaya Bello with kneeling down. Nigeria police, and they don't go die better. That one picking say call for on the mic. And they look the boy like this. I say, who is listening to this motherfucker? Do you see how glazed his eyes were? Do you see how glazed that boy's eyes were? They don't make that one. They don't give that one power for Nigeria. With his glazed eyes, I don't want to say anything there. But did you see how glazed that boy's eyes were? Anyway, I don't tell you that. All that when I said that thing for Nigeria, when I wanted to do. Wọ́n máa fi rúmù ní bá. Ìyẹn kọ́kọ́ ní irú mọ́lẹ̀ wá ṣe é. Now that will be irú mọ́lẹ̀. Wọ́n máa fi kó. I dey come. See, they never bring this light. This place is hot. When I pause this game, go on this. They won't move on this. Guys, my head like this. Woo. Country people, more than no verse. It's too hot in here. Yeah. On the other big AC too, that top boy. Today is extra hot. I beg. Leave the fan. I'm dying. On the 2 AC, leave the fan. Now there's 5 horsepower of AC blowing here with fan. Let me see what this song can do. Because this song for Nigeria now, if like say it's a one show AC, say oh more God technology personal. I don't even know where I did again for this discussion. Yeah, exactly. Erufai Pikin second they tell us Nigerians. Anyway, wonder shall never cease. Wonder shall never cease. You know, because me, if I be journalist, I swear any politician family where I meet. Now one question, only one question I get for you. When you don't talk about it, I say, so how many people in your state did you lift out of poverty? Finish. Any president where I interview, how many people in your country did you lift out of poverty? Finish. Now when I could ask them, no governor in Nigeria has lifted 100,000 people out of poverty. No governor. Make they show me where they do it. You should say all this PAP, poverty alleviation scheme, where they go give you something to make you poor more. Poverty alleviation means that you move a family away from poverty. Not to tie them to poverty as normalcy. Not to normalize poverty in their eye. Keke na pep. Okada. Not be poverty alleviation. Be that. That na real. You're not making the person. You are normalizing the poverty because no governor can buy keke na pep for their pikin as investment. Even if the pikin no go drive by himself. No governor don't buy a pikin 50 keke na pep. Say, give 50 people this keke na pep if you can do business. Because they know you cannot change your economic situation by keke na pep. It is not gainful employment. You must create gainful employment for people to be lifted out of poverty. So they brag all this year bragging, all these things will be abstract when nobody they see what they happen. Blah, 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 blah. And journalists will do what will romanticize it for them. See, even if the journalists no support, they are there to romanticize that person. They can argue with the person, but the thing that person points, now they can't argue. The person then go discuss what you want to discuss. The person then go talk. Now that topic where the person come for, now will go discuss. Any journalist, that's what they are about. Nobody will truly push a politician to the people. Because to push them to the people, they will come your show again. They're going to say, what did that for? So you don't ask them such pertinent questions. Now, question where nobody is saying, you know, the sensational questions that can make them sound either intelligent or stupid, either right or wrong, you know, to bolster their base or to support their any whatever. It is never about the people. Because if it's about the people, say we will know how many people each governor don't lift out of poverty. But they ask them, every governor, the first question, how many people have you lifted out of poverty in your state? You say that's why they run from the fight. Which Rufai? You be say shut. You people don't know anything. Stop mentioning you say that's why they run from the fight. Which year Rufai? Which year Rufai? Which now on the where did they run go? Run from who? Which year Rufai? That one a journalist. But now they talk rubbish for you, man. That's why they run from Rufai. Which Rufai? That one a political journalist now. Opposition journalist. PDP mouthpiece. That's what they do in Arise. They have no time for the truth. When Jonathan was there, what were they saying? The owner of Arise right now, whatever, not being case, but the big case where they drag for, where they go give oil well to. No, man, wait, how many expose they don't do on that one for Arise? Beg. You could have know it be journalism for Nigeria. No, these people don't care. They don't care about the truth. They're not journalism anything. They're not journalism anything. Nothing that the journalists. Because they cannot ask those questions. Oga, how many schools you build? Now, stupid question. How many hospitals you build? What did you do to improve healthcare in your state? Tell us. Concrete fact, you don't research them because they go one lie, go hit them with evidence, say evidence. But no, none of that happens. Now we are there, we are here. As I said, everybody is here reading their script. Nigerian professionals' job is to make you feel like say these people's script is the only script to read. You know, finish. So you don't think in your own way. You don't think in your own way. I mean, I complained about GT Bank yesterday. You need to see my inbox. When I need to see my inbox, man. You need to see my inbox and what the whole world is saying about these banks, not only GT Bank. See what these banks are doing to us. How many journalists don't do expose? How come there's no investigative journalists who don't enter into those banks to let us know what they happen to our money? The simple investigative journalism work, all this story will come outside. Everybody will know the truth. Simple investigative journalism into Nigerian banks. You don't see any journalists do it before. Where are the investigative journalists? I still ask that question. Even Ghana gets. That boy where they go enter all these where they work for BBC. Now you can't do investigative journalism. Now BBC can't do investigative journalism for us for Nigeria. Nigerian journalists are afraid of one general. That general. Now not that general now. The one general, everybody general. That one general, that one guy. The one general. The one general. Who they talk David? Let me remove anybody will talk David in any name. I must remove her because obviously, let me remove you. Obviously, you are more stupid than I thought. Anybody will even talk David, who they talk another person, time to leave here. Anybody will mention that bastard. He said I don't know to be journalist. That one is paid. That one is a hit piece maker. Paid pen. A pen that is paid to write. Now waiting opposition, they give him the right. Now waiting opposition, he has no truth in his mouth. Udeni has never spoken truth in his life before. Never in his life. Waiting be truth for that one a journalist. Even times people don't know what they once they just bring some sensationalism to you. You don't care what the story is about. Really, what if the story won't achieve? You are there playing the script of other people. A paid puppet writer. Anybody mention that name, I'm removing him from the live immediately. That means you don't even know what journalism is. Go to his page then and hear information. If you feel that is a journalist, go to his own page. Go to his own page. Don't come here. Don't come here and say you are telling me. This is a script we are all following, written by some stupid men. The script inspired by their European masters. A script given to them by their European master to unleash on their people. A script we were never consulted about being inside. All of us now living our life according to this nonsense. And nobody is saying anything. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Nobody wants to open your eye that this script is not written in stone. It's not by force to be in this script. That we can leave it and create something for ourselves. That we can leave that script and create something for ourselves. That we don't have to live the life of Obasanjo. We don't have to live the life of T.Y. Danjuma. We don't have to live the life of Buhari, of Kaduna Nzogu, of Efe Ajuna, of all these men that were authoritarian in their hearts. That had no love for Nigeria. For Juku. What business? What? Did they come? All of them come back and chop inside this Nigeria now. Ojuku gonna come back and do politics inside this Nigeria. Did he come back to chop inside Nigeria and enjoy? So what was that whole killing of people for? But if you ask that question now, everybody will say because you are a Yoruba man, you hate everybody. You are anti-Semite because they are Jews too. Exactly. Nnamdi Kanu say Igbo people are Jews. How can you be your children? How can you become your children? This is what I don't understand. It's the mental state. When nobody even cares about educating the people that they say they want to liberate, you're telling them that they are Jews. So if I tell you, it's true, it's anti-Semitic. Person will come back on chop inside Nigeria, form political party, they do governor, they do everything, they chop. No, don't worry. All of them go learn. All of them go learn small. I even lie. See, even in America, let me not even go to this immigration once and for all. Even in America, we all of that day, the thing said I don't arrive. I'm happy that the right wing is in power. Not because of the racists too, but because of those of you that think like this is the answer. Ancestors know that there's nothing we can say to any of you. Even in Nigeria, I still want all this your Peter Obi and the people you worship, the Okonjo-Iwealas. As if Okonjo-Iweala never come show a paper for this Nigeria before. Nigerians are the most stupid people. I'm sorry to say. This woman was coordinating minister of the economy. She left, the economy collapsed. Collapsed. Empty and everything was shutting down when she left. Our money was empty in our coffers. Yet, the journalists of Nigeria will keep writing about her as if she's somebody great to us. What did she do in our country? Come to ask, forget, okay, World Bank has picked her. Definitely she has done something to impress people that work, that own World Bank, that control World Bank. She has impressed them with something. So fine, that's good for the World Bank people. You, Nigerian, what is it she did for you? What is it she did for you? Is it the time that she said, we have to privatize? None of us said this. Disco is the second privatization. That Yar'Adua had to come and reverse her privatization. That Buhari too had to come and reverse the second one under Jonathan. And don't forget Discos. I mean PHCN. Now don't forget PHCN. They took the woman say our infrastructure of electric, our electric infrastructure was worth $3 billion. $3 billion. But it was too broken down to sell. It was too dilapidated. They can't use $9 billion. This country really call for this country. $9 billion to renovate the whole thing. After she renovated and finished with 9 plus 3, that's 12. She sold it for 3.
So the value will increase?
The value don't increase, oh my brother. This is the person that the press keep praising in Nigeria, you know, like Kemi Badenoch too. Somebody of her saying all sorts of nonsense. Forget the country, about our colonial experience. People they say, no, I say this, Nigeria is this. Forget that one. Forget that one. She said the worst thing we owe Europeans for colonizing us. Yet journalists in Nigeria will praise that kind of person. If she come Nigeria and come contest for any position, all these Nigerian professionals, she don't need to read. All these Nigerian professionals, all the bankers, all these their workers, all the Christian people, what is it they know? Because white people don't put her somewhere. Because white people have put her somewhere now. They will say, hey, she's the best to be in the place for black people. That's what they will carry. I'm not going to say. That's what they will say. I'm going to carry and I will put her in there because I no get sense. Say we should pay Europeans. So if that kind of person is in charge of us in Africa, what? And when this woman they find that position, go and I say just go back to 2010 and listen to this woman talking. How should they praise Africans, Africa, immigrants, all those. These are the kind of people our press celebrates, ladies and gentlemen. These are the kind of people that they celebrate. That brown envelope, the Oshiomhole style. One general. So imagine if Nigeria cannot name one general, if a senator cannot name one general. Imagine if 10 generals unite against Nigeria for their benefit. Imagine if 10 generals unite. Not be wahala be that. If we cannot name one general, imagine they can be 10 or 5 general. So when you call open TV now, somebody will come and say, Oshiomhole exposing corruption in Nigeria. You're the one that say, where did he expose the corruption? Whose person name be one general? He did not name any country that they are taking these diamonds, this gold to. That they are taking to go from the airport. Who was working at the airport? Who was in charge of the runway that day? Who cleared those flights? Because you cannot enter Nigerian airspace without somebody giving you clearance. Who cleared those flights to enter the sky? Who are the custom agents that allow those contraband to pass? Okay, we cannot even name the general. So all these minions where they work for under una, where they for airports, where they for the you people too, those ones too cannot be named. Those ones too cannot be named. Everybody in charge of the moving, everybody cannot be named. No investigation has named one official. It's just one general. Just no one general. One general, my brother. One general. Hello. One general. That's the job we put him there for. A senator to tell us one general. One J. Unknown soldier still existing, bro. Unknown soldier since 1977. Before now, unknown soldier. Now is one general. No more unknown soldier. Is one general. No more unknown soldier. Let us embrace one general. One general. What is that my package? Oh, how far? Now they go train. Oh, okay. Mona, see my champion boxer day here. Don't beat everybody for Lagos State. If you get boxer, where you want, if you want try yourself. If you want try yourself. We are going for the world title almost
very soon.
Yeah, so all those equipment they come, we will soon go rent that new gym. I want the unleashed champions on now. I don't say money to that boxing. I did my own pass, but let my own. Oh, more I want to get at least one WBA, one WBO champion. Go to your oh, more. Form.
Very soon, very soon.
No, I'm a top world belt now. You are good enough. You be killer. This one now, I know now. Nobody won't fight evil gym. I say nobody won't fight evil gym. The last two people who will fight, all their nose need surgery. And no money for surgery. No money for surgery, oh. He pay me self say I don't hold. If not even a boxing I for enter, oh more. Cause I get ski, I can't I fuck up. Cause I go stop after I be like 20. I been go they make money. I say boxing is not good again. So say I know maybe go don't beat Floyd Mayweather. Scatter all the mouth. Who knows? We will never know. We will never know. We will never know. One general. The thing was so annoying to me. One general. Couldn't die from one general here. He became about what? Oh, the shori. Anyway. I be here, so we could do celebrity boxing match. Yes. Make Adams. Let us know with that one general. I won't fight her. On behalf of all Nigerians. Seun Kuti versus one general. Boxing match. We will call him fighting liberation battle. Freedom fighters. And I will call the fight that. The freedom fight. The freedom fight. If one general win, because of my house, if one general win, one general can take Nigeria. If I win, they have to leave Nigeria. I will fight for the people. Seun versus one general. Let's go. Ija.
Be on fire.
Yeah, Ija. He. Straight hook. Jebogo. Oh, more. Oshe or Jenny Big, but that's the name of the fight. Fight to finish. That's what we call the bout. Fight to finish. She be the trainer. And they say, all soldiers need to die. Once a soldier, always a soldier. Not come be general. You know that Nigeria will get general, we never go war before. General, we never go Roguri.
How is Nigeria?
General to Roguri. General, my brother. Anyway, as I said, let me get to this topic on immigration real quick. Let's break it down. You know, for the Nigerians especially, you know, many Nigerians argue with me that they support Trump because they don't want illegal immigrants to be taking their jobs in America. And they tell you, when I talk about America, I'm not saying because of Americans, so I give a fuck about Trump or what is going on in America. But it affects us. I go tell you something when my political mentor tell me, and I believe in what he told me, that if America they get elections, it is only fair and just that the whole world is allowed to vote. Because regardless, we know they vote for their election, but once they choose their president finish, America interferes in the affairs of all our countries. America decides what happens in all our countries. America goes to people's countries and they destroy it. We as the global citizens, we don't have a say in this election, but whoever America chooses decides always to heap misery on top of all of us for this war. You know? So, but in the absence of that, all we can do is discuss among ourselves how these things affect us. And then our own people, where they involved, that can vote, that can, if we change the policy, if we help us small for that side, we must try to dialogue with them, especially when they're making errors, forgetting that there are people back home paying for it. That your year minimum wage that they pay for America is not worth the atrocities that Trump will heap on us here. Many of them, although they started off as illegal immigrants themselves, funny enough, many of these Nigerians started off there as illegal immigrants. So before they see one Igbo marry or one kind of move where they do, where they can't legalize themselves, come get paper, many of them started off as illegal, so-called illegal immigrants. You know, but today everybody is against. They say we are not against immigration, we are against illegal immigrants. Trump, to appease them, unleash, you know, to make them feel as if he's doing something for them, to make them happy, playing to the gallery. Now they are raiding. Immigration officers are raiding all over America, trying to deport people that are immigrants. Are we still signing these things? You know, so at the company I signed this, my daughter consent form. I know, that's what I'm doing. Now you are made to, you see, like you say, most illegal immigrants are causing problems in the US. You see, if you follow the news, that's what you will hear. But that's not the truth. Most illegal immigrants in America work, and they work very hard. Most illegal immigrants in America are not criminal, contrary to what you have been told to believe. Most immigrants are hard-working people. If most immigrants were involved in crime, America will be unlivable. You will not be able to live there because the crime will just be too much. But the way they speak of it, the main crimes in America are caused by Americans themselves. How many immigrants have gone to shoot children in a school? Show me. Let's look at the statistics. How many immigrants in America? I mean, which crime is a crime to you? Which crime really is a crime to you? Exactly. Which crime? What is a crime? What crime bothers you? Prostitution? Is that the crime that you don't like? Scamming? All this cheating? Non-violent offenses? Because most crimes fall into that category of non-violent. Many of the main crimes in America are caused by... How many immigrants are in the mafia? It is the lies of the media. These are the MAGA people. When you have heard MAGA talk, when you believe in MAGA-dom, you, when they find Mugu, they can't hold you MAGA. I say, I should say, Trump get Niger friend. We give her that MAGA code. Say MAGA, bro. This will, they be MAGA. Hey, you say, but we don't call them MAGA now. Make America great again. Make America great again. It's a MAGA move. You know, most crimes in America are committed by Americans, by full-blooded white American, European Americans. They are the real criminals of America. Hell's Angels. Have you heard of Hell's Angels before? Please, when you finish this live, just go on your Google and type Hell's Angels. Then click on news and then look at atrocities. Atrocities upon atrocities. They say that white Hell's Angels are an immigrant organization. He say, bro, you are totally wrong. Do you have friends and very in America? You see, this is what happens when you giving some Nigeria visa last year. Nigerians just enter Yankee last year, where they live for ghetto. We just think, say, they don't see one or two things. They'll begin to talk anyhow. Do any of you here watch Power? Do you people watch Power? I know you all watch Power. 50 Cent show Power. Have you taken time to watch any documentary on drugs? Because when we talk about all this our fantasy, the real stories are always on documentary. The cartel. All this, have you watched these documentaries? Even the cartels are controlled by white people. No real documentary on crime, on drug crime, does not link the cartel directly to the CIA. Who brought crack to America? Is it the immigrants, or the CIA used the immigrants to bring crack to America? Who is the CIA? Is the CIA immigrant? It has been completely proven that the CIA brought crack into America. The CIA brought crack into America. But you will sit down there and say it is immigrants that are illegal immigrants that are selling drugs. Is CIA an illegal immigrant? Now, where are they carrying out all this raid? They are in South American neighborhoods. They are in Caribbean neighborhoods. They are in African neighborhoods. They are in Arab neighborhoods, arresting people indiscriminately. They have even arrested Americans by mistake, by raiding these communities of color. Are you trying to tell me now that there are no Russian illegal immigrants in America? The statistics of the FBI says different. The statistics of the FBI claim that there are very high number of illegal immigrants in Russian neighborhoods, Italian neighborhoods, the Irish. Bro, the Irish neighborhoods. Have you heard of the Irish mob? These are human traffickers. They bring people up and down the place as they like. As they like. But to you, it's the Mexicans that are criminals. Not the Russian mob. The Russian mob is not a criminal in your eye. Donald Trump has not spoken of Russian mob before. Always Mexicans and black African American crime. Russian mob don't commit crime. The Irish mob don't commit crime. The Armenian mob don't commit any crime in America. The mafia, Italian mafia that we all know of, are suddenly innocent of all the crimes in America. Only Latinos and Africans and Arabs, Abi, or Denny, or Denny. You just want to prove to your white masters that you can be like them by hating your people. That's the senselessness that I hear in your talk. Trump now also said he has banned birthright citizenship. I wasn't going to talk about this thing, and now this thing this talk, make me. And I don't want to mention. I will be like Oshiomhole. I will not mention Rashid's name. Have I said Rashid? I was supposed to say one guy. I will not mention that they have a big platform called End Your Leisure. Why am I mentioning?
Stop mentioning.
Hey, yeah, oh God, I've mentioned their platform.
Don't mention.
Now he make me do this like, he said, I'm going to tell you, these are people with African Americans. These people, all of you looking for money. I know you all know End Your Leisure. All of you know this guy. They are my guys. I've met them a few times. He said, he himself, I don't believe in birthright citizenship. I took that, I held it. This is an African man in America, so-called African American. He said, I don't believe in birthright citizenship. That's how you know that all these people that are doing FBA, they are trying to say, they are trying to teach us, it's a lie. They don't want to enslave you into whiteness. Crypto, all these things that they preach, and they invest here, invest. Is a lie. You cannot do shit. All those things they advertise. Out of 1 million people, it is the 10 people that are successful out of it that they will not be bringing forward. How about the 999,000 or 990 people that failed in trying to end their leisure? But you can always gather like churches. These people are the new priests. I keep telling people, the new priests are the life coaches. All life coaches are nothing but new pastors and imams. No substance. They just sell you a dream, a pipe dream. Like they sell you heaven. This one not selling you financial. The new heaven is financial freedom. As if, bro. It can happen. You're mad. I said the World Bank said you cannot die above the class you are born in. Better engage in class struggle and liberate yourself. Anyway, let me tell you what he said. He said, crypto is a fucking lie. Mayor for you. You people are criminals trying to steal from poor people. Crypto is nothing but wealth transfer from the poorest to the richest, just like gambling that you all promote and push. It's all wealth transfer. You are all part of this ignominious plan to transfer wealth from the poorest people into the pocket of the richest. There's no freedom in crypto. More African people have lost money to this shit that are making money from it. Should I tell you how much my sister has lost to crypto? At the time I want to she know yeah. I can't tell you how much he has lost. Over 50 million. Then they lose for crypto business. Yeah, my sister. My own blood sister. And so many Nigerians don't lose millions. But I'm going to lie to Africans. Anyway, I'll continue what he said. He said, I don't believe in, that personally, he doesn't believe in birthright citizenship. He doesn't know why anybody should become a citizen because he's born in America. He now quickly tried to be intelligent. To say, but I don't think any president should just sign it off with one hand. Because it is an amendment. No amendment should just be signed off with one hand. You know, he now said which amendment will be next. 13th amendment, this amendment, that the ending of slavery too is an amendment. What do you mean you support? You see, that is the sinister. That if Trump can take it through Congress, and right now, both Republican control both the Senate and the House. So Trump can truly take this thing through Congress and it will pass. It means that these people don't know anything about the country that they say that they love so much. What started birthright citizenship in America? Do you people know what started birthright citizenship in America? Do you know how it started? Do you think it has always been like that? That America, once you go there and you give birth, you are now... No! There was no birthright citizenship in America for a long time. It was African Americans that fought for it to be so. Why? The slaves of America were not granted full citizenship. They were slaves. They had no status in America, right? So their children automatically were not Americans. You understand what I'm saying? African Americans were not granted citizenship in America upon birth. So when slavery ended, the slave owners of the South claimed that one of the beginning of the Reconstruction, before Jim Crow now started, that these people are not citizens. They don't deserve any rights. These people are not citizens of America. They do not deserve any rights. They are formerly slaves, and that's what they will continue to be. It was our ancestors in America that fought to give citizenship to their children. Without that law, this Rashad that is talking, I don't believe in birthright citizenship, will not be a citizen of America. Because your ancestors were not citizens of America. It was that law that granted them citizenship. It's that law that allows any African American born in America to automatically become a citizen of America. But you today can open your mouth without experiencing any of the struggles that your ancestor went through. You can open your mouth and tell us how you believe in American amendments and American system. And the same goes for many Nigerian immigrants that have suddenly become legal, that are telling us how they want Americans to at least come legally now. If you come legally, there's nothing wrong with it now. How many Europeans went anywhere legally? How many of our relationship with Europe is legal? Or, sorry, is legitimate? It can be legal without being legitimate. Without being righteous. Now, not be the legalizer. Is apartheid not legal? Is the war that Israel is waging on Palestine right now not legal? Although all the institutions of the world have condemned the war, America claimed that war is legal. There's nothing anybody can do. The war is going on. What has America or Europeans done in Africa that is righteous or legitimate? Why must we work according to what their own concept of legitimacy? Now let me tell you why Africans migrate. And this I'm giving to go and explain to all your MAGA fans and all your MAGA people. If people can do this, we Africans too will stop coming to your fucking country. The only reason Africans migrate, I've said it anywhere, is our spiritual attachment to our natural resources. Every group in this world is naturally attached to the natural resources of their land. It's like America waging war and saying Americans should not follow the war there and fight. There's no way that America wages war, the American business does not follow the war there. Anywhere America is fighting war, American corporations are moving there. Because war is America's biggest export. That's America's biggest resources. The spiritual power of that war must drag the corporations there to reap the benefits of their resources. Although, no matter how evil it is, that is what they ship out. And there's no way America ship war out that their people don't follow that war to reap the benefits. I'm sorry to say, as long as Europe and America continue to exploit the resources of African people, we will follow it is our resources. We will follow it, bro. By land, by sea, by air. By land, by sea, by air. You can't stop it. They say, it's like you are dragging our soul and say we shouldn't come. You cannot drag my soul from me and expect me not to be there. I will follow my soul, bro. I will follow my soul to anywhere it is. That's the game here. So all of it now, when they make all this noise, can they come legally? How many Europeans went to Australia legally? How many Australians went to Europe? How many Europeans went to Australia? This is a group of people that are from. Let me remove this person from my life. Mayor for you. Go to your own life. This is not your life. If you have, you go to your own life. Mayor for you with your. If this is not your story, go and tell your own story. Anybody will come here, all these agents will remove you and send you to where you are. I don't remove them. Don't worry about this. They are distracting us. They are distracting us. Don't worry about them. How many of these places did they go legally? Europeans are from Europe. What are you like? All people that call themselves Americans. I tell them when I go to America, now let me be the artist. Where they tell them, what do you mean? What is America? You are Europeans. You never follow me go Yankee before, easy. Now you're Europe, the one who go Yankee this time. You go, stop lying to the world. Americans, Australians, Brazilians, we are Brazilians, we are Peruvians. Shut up! You are all Europeans.
They will come Europe, they claim Americans.
You are all Europeans. You are Europeans. Stop lying. Have they allowed us to remove African from our name? Anywhere we are in the world?
Anything
you do, Africa must come.
They put African.
I didn't tell you, I never hear European American before.
I never hear anything other thing like that.
I never hear European Australian.
Duplessis, all those people waiting for South Africa.
Duplessis, the Africans.
Africans.
Duplessis is Africans, as white as it. And is South Africa, Europe. They say Europe, all these white people are Africans. So in Europe, they are Africans in Africa. But you now go to their country. You are African American. You are black British. You are African British. You are African. Everybody in America knows where their ancestors are from. The only people that don't know where their people are from is African American. Yeah. Every European, go. They'll tell you, oh, we are from Ireland. We are from this. They know their ancestry. Europeans are from one continent. Europe. But these people today, they control 4 continents in this world through the elimination of the indigenous populations of that continent. So are you trying to tell me that the mass extermination of Aboriginals in Australia was righteous and okay? It is fine. The mass extermination of Native Americans in North, Central, and South America is okay. Is righteous. The atrocities of the Africans in South Africa, that's righteous. Or have you forgotten that the Tunisian president threw 100,000 black people, 100,000 African people out of Tunisia into the desert last year? Have you forgotten that? That the Arabs also do that shit in Africa? Have you forgotten what imperialism is? But you are here to defend the Europeans' interpretation of immigration. Why don't you come legally now? How many things are taken from your country legally? Is your oil taken legally? Yes. Is it legal? What is happening? As bad as it is, that we even give them control of it. We allow them to take it. Let's agree that yes, there's an agreement for them to take it. Are they following that agreement? The laws of our land on oil exploration in this country, is it being followed by the multinational? Is DSTV operating legally in this country? Are you okay with their service? All the multinationals in this country, are they behaving legally? They've never behaved legally to us. But you are the one that must fight for us to behave legally with them. You are the illegal hero. You want to be righteous in the presence of the unrighteous. You want to out-white the whites. As you out-pope the Pope and out-Mohammed. Tell me what Europeans do in Africa that is legal. Go to Congo. Is Glencore's activity in Congo legal? Tesla's activity in Congo, is it legal? Microsoft, all these Amazon, all these companies that exploit us. What do they do legally here? What do they do legally? But you won't come tell us, I say you wise to base your argument on legality in this world. Legality of what? What legality? What has ever been legal to we the people? Look at the gas flaring in Port Harcourt and Niger Delta. I'm not joking, no. What Shell and other multinational oil companies do in the name of gas flaring in Nigeria is by far the worst environmental disaster in the world. Don't you know that the 24-hour gas flaring in the Niger Delta area is the worst environmental disaster in the world? Forget the oil spills that they spill every day. Forget that shit. In this country, multinational corporations expel gas into our atmosphere 24 hours a day from over 100 points. Have you seen some of those gas flaring sites in Niger Delta? It's like the world is on fire. Constantly, every day, the whole Port Harcourt is full of black suits. People cannot breathe. All their cars black. All their windows, they go wake up everywhere black. What everything black. You, a human being from that same country, will now come out and say, we are not acting legally to some group of people. Because you want to sound, I don't know what you want to be. I don't know how you, I don't know what it is. I don't know your righteousness level. But I know it is self-hate. It is self-hate. You are nothing but an ally of white supremacists. You are a black white supremacist like Obama. What would they tell that Obama that time? It isn't a wise pass. That your actions is going to bring atrocities upon you African people in America. And African people all over the world. And I will still hail that bastard. Not knowing that anything that Trump is doing today, Obama set it up for him to do. But he said, thinking he's too white. He's so white and smart. Look at it today. And the problem is that the rest of you say they wait on a turn to be the next Obama, the next Obasanjo, the next Wike, the next Tinubu. Now I tell you, next Wike, we have enough Wike. Wike is small in Nigeria. Me, I know at least 6 Wike. They just never give them money. I know at least 6 Wike. He just never reached where he's supposed to be. Tayo not be Wike. No. This is somebody like Tayo, political power.
I'm dead, dude. I'm dead on the inside.
So what are we saying? We don't speak for ourselves. We talk for you both. All of you, as if your reality is not evidence enough for you to stop your nonsense. What bill is this? 25,000. What is it for? May I see? No, don't take my card and send the money. Don't take my new money. 23.8. Let me finish my life.
God forbid you not finish your life.
My life, not my life. How will I finish my life? Yeah. So, all of you supporting this whole immigration thing and nonsense as Africans, you are nothing but coons. You are nothing but coons, bro. Do you know how many illegal people, how many Europeans are working illegally in Lagos? This Lagos as we speak. Do you know how many Europeans are illegal here? Working. They are not supposed to be working. They came on tourist visa. They are working all over the place. Any more than you. The fee of an expatriate is minimum 5 times more than the salary of a Nigerian. When we go to when we do immigration to their country to work, they pay us 5 times or 2 times, between 2 and 5 times less than their. When their people come to our country to work, we pay them 5 times more than our people. And you are complaining about immigration. Shouldn't you be the first to complain about immigration? That who are these people that you are coming to give our jobs and paying more than us? We Nigerians should be the ones. We Africans should be the ones, though. Say we don't want immigration. Get out of our country. How dare you? Me and you be accountant for the same company. They pay you 5 times when they pay me because you be Oyibo. All these Nigerian professionals are okay with that. This kind of immigration is not a problem for them. They are bringing them in every day. Go any day where I enter plane like this, they come Nigeria. Now so business class go full of Oyibo people when they come Nigeria, can't start work or when they work already. Sometimes I do as if I'm interested, I interview them. Because let me say, him be carpenter. I want them to say, him be carpenter. He did business class with me. I say, you are a carpenter. He say, yes. He's coming to go to Niger Delta to build some carpenter. You know, business class. What do you mean, blow? Carpenter. He did business class with me. Me are the first celebrity. Mojo Koti carpenter. Down Fio me and my money that they bring and call to call carpentry. Because we refuse to train Nigerians to be great carpenters. To give them the craft. and then pay them half what you are paying the Oyibo. Half of it, they will be glad to do the work more. If Nigerians earn, if our minimum wage is half of what they pay expatriates in Nigeria, do you think any Nigerian will be protesting? If minimum wage in Nigeria is half of what they pay expatriates, do you think he will be protesting ever? Nothing Showore won't talk. Nothing Seun won't talk. Fela go sing, all his voice go crack. And in fact, that was why Fela's voice crack when nobody else they talk. Because that time our salary was almost matching expatriate salary. We did eyeball to eyeball with expatriates for salary that time. So as far as they talk, all our grandparents and our parents just say, you were calling on when my heart, but buy but nothing. So I understand your grandparents and your parents. But you, your salary is not even up to 1/5 of what they pay the white man in your company. You have not come outside to protest immigration taking your job, immigrants taking your job before. You are quiet, meek, and like a lamb. You have not written to your president. There's no mass movement. You professionals have no shame. Ooh, you are the worst. All of you with work. All of you with work. That sit down next to Oyibo man, any 5 times what you are earning for doing the same fucking job like you. Some of them not even working as hard as you. You are doing 10. You are the one doing all their work. All they do is go and present the work on your behalf. In your own country, you have not seen that one as illegal immigrants. That kind of immigration does not disturb you. You are okay with it. You are happy to go to work every day to hear your Oyibo colleague speak pidgin. Kayode, how you dey? You go free man. I just say today, say it for my friend. They say, Bawoni, we did Nigeria, we did enjoy ya. Yeah, you want to say pidgin? You weary. Go to their own country. You will speak, if you like, speak Spanish, speak Italian, speak French, speak German. I know people that speak all these languages. I know the joke. One person, he speaks English, Portuguese, German, Spanish, Dutch, German. I know people like this. After you speak all that one finish, you know they will tell you, go back to your country. After you show them how European you are, how you don't speak English, they go speak 1 word of Yoruba or 2 words in Pidgin. You bring out camera and they film them. You speak their whole language. The only thing they have for you is, go back to your country. You are taking our jobs. Now, what jobs are you taking? You are mortuary attendants.
Hey, all of them.
You are nurses. You are road cleaners. You are farm workers. You are housekeepers. You are old caregivers. Cleaning old people, Oyibo shit.
You don't clean Nigerian shit. You rather go there and clean shit.
You are cleaning Oyibo shit every day. They go say they get dementia. Oyibo will get dementia. They go they slap you. Why? They say that because the man head no correct.
I never heard this one before.
You never heard that before?
I swear.
You know, say all those old Oyibo, they go down, they pretend they don't be racist all their life. When they come to 70 or 75, and they tell them, I'm going to know that it's a serious issue. Wait, and they come here and go peace. This is a serious issue, not something to laugh.
God damn. Oh, wow. Okay. Everybody they use that. People say they use that. Anytime they ask them a question, they say they don't know what to do.
I say they didn't know sense.
But blah blah. Banana, you know what they do. See. You have a. This is not like you. You know. When time reach 4 times, you got something.
Yeah.
When they don't reach 70.
What do you know?
When they don't reach 70 years old.
No, you know, say all of them kind of racist and shit, but because society is liberal, they don't feel the racism openly, so they pretend. When they come old, they come after they don't try to pretend, they come say they get dementia. You know what dementia mean? Alzheimer's disease. Alzheimer's for me just me say, oh, you don't want to talk with you in mind. He's tired of the games. He's tired of the bullshit. He's tired of the pretending. Nigga. Look, I say, now that's not the one we get dementia. Even the number. Do you know how many? Okay, I get one friend. She's married to an Oyibo man. Now go carry her go meet his grandfather for her. I asked her, say, your husband, have you experienced any racism from your husband before? She said, no, not from her husband, but from her father-in-law. I said, oh, so your father-in-law is racist, but you think your husband is not racist? He said, I said, why did you say he's racist? He said, they go eat dinner. Now in father-in-law, they tell his husband, go and call the negress. Female nigga, they are going to call the negress.
Don't go far for racism.
Oh, my faith. What did the husband say? What would the husband say? He's old now. He's just old, you know. Okay, yeah. They never, you know, negress, bro. So there's no. Yeah. So you people are willing to serve all these people in different, still complain that you take their jobs. That you take their jobs. They complain that you take their jobs. Which jobs? And you are not complaining that people are coming here to take job of director. Have you seen any Oyibo man before in your life in Nigeria? These Oyibo people are not plenty. We have millions of Oyibo in Nigeria. They are up to millions. They are not in 100,000. The white people in this country are in the million. Have you seen anyone walking on a dustbin truck before? Have you seen Oyibo man standing on dustbin truck walking in your country? Have you seen Oyibo man before in your country working in mortuary? Have you seen Oyibo policeman in your country? Or not the police? Have you seen Oyibo man join police in your country? All their jobs are jobs to control you. They give them all the top jobs and pay them more than any Nigerian doing that same job. All you idiots don't come out to say you cannot accept this arrangement. You sit down there, meek, quiet like a lamb, shaking, accepting whatever you are giving like monkeys, improving their self-esteem at the detriment of your own self-esteem, of your own humanity, making them feel humans, while you are feeling like an animal every day, angry. So you to be angry at them for your powerlessness. You go to your house, fighting your wife, your children, your friends, and your countrymen for the disappointment that you cannot face at work, to stand up for yourself like a man or a woman or whatever that you think you are. To organize yourselves as professionals of Nigeria and say, we cannot take this shit anymore. You are going to pay us well, and you're going to train us to be the best at these jobs we are doing.
That's the best way.
We will not accept to be controlled by these people anymore. And to be looked, no. No, you are willing. You are willing to do nonsense. Willing to do nonsense. Look at you. But you hate me, illegal immigrants. Let me remove you, Henry Combs, quick from the live. I don't know who he be. That's not Diddy Combs. The name is Combs. Something Combs. You know, maybe Diddy don't marry him. He's a Sean Combs relative. He's a Sean Combs relative. So who is illegal immigrant? Which immigrant? What is going on? Who should be angry that they are immigrants in their country? Who should be angry? We never vex. There's no movement chasing white people back to their country in Nigeria. That we want these jobs. We lack jobs now. It's not as if we have all the jobs we want. How many Nigerians are unemployed? Officially employed in Nigeria, I don't think it's up to 5% of Nigerians officially employed. The rest of us are self-employed, hustling on the street and employing ourselves. How many people are actually working for someone? We are not employed, the jobs are not there. And we have chance to give people jobs. We will never get job. But this same Nigeria, you know, can organize in the 80s to say Ghana must go. You understand the Nigerian professional? When Nigeria had that other Africans were doing low jobs in Nigeria, these professionals were happy to organize Ghana must go. You understand? Ghana must go was just an euphemism. It wasn't only Ghanaians that were going. It was we, the professionals of Nigeria, chasing all poor Africans from our vicinity because they are taking our jobs. Just like these Europeans are doing now. So now you are here. Nigeria is even harder today than it was when we were doing Ghana must go. Do we have any ideas to get some jobs? Any ideas? They're not born in our way now. They're not born unaware. They're not born unaware. They're not born unaware. You cannot, the way you cannot organize to save your country, it's the way you cannot even organize in your small office to save yourselves. How many of you are there for office? All of you are actually in that company. You're all going through the same oppression. all of you now understand what they happen, no? It's for people to organize yourself in your small office together and strike or protest your oga. Say, shame in our small office. We want this thing to change. You can't even do that.
The fear of releasing them. Fear of losing job, releasing every one of them.
Because they cannot organize. Look at what American workers did in Amazon. Do you know how many of them were threatened? They can't. Jeff Bezos cannot run the company by himself. He can only make with true organization. With true organization, you can liberate all of you in your workplace yourselves. But you all rather be in this game. So I don't want to hear anything about immigration anymore, especially from Africans. Stop this immigration talk. Stop it. I think that they fear saying they're going to allow on a japa. Let me tell you something. The Europeans cannot stop immigration. They can only threaten. So that they threaten these things so that you feel lucky when you arrive there. You will not arrive there in your own power to know that you are coming to help them. They want you to feel as if now then they help you. But trust me, all European economies need immigrants to survive. For one simple reason only, their population is declining. By 2055, there will not be enough Germans to run the German economy. That is how rapid the population of Western Europe is declining. White people just aren't giving birth enough in all their countries. Go and check it. Their population is declining rapidly. So they know that they need an influx of new workers to come into their country. Your government is too stupid to negotiate based on what even your government knows. Our government, African government, they know these things about European, but they rather just let us go as individual contractors that can be exploited, that have a national dialogue where they can negotiate incentives for our country in exchange for workers that will help keep the economy going. Because they need those workers more than the workers need them. But the workers just don't know it yet. Because the government of the workers refuse to open their eyes. So you go there thinking they are doing you a favor. Thinking you are, not knowing that you are a messiah. So they have to spit the rhetoric to make the messiah think he's a slave. They have to make the Messiah think he's a slave so that you think they are doing you some kind of favor. Not that this Japa is planned by them and our leaders to make our country like this so we can help them. If we are all engaged in our countries, in Africa, in South America, in Arabia, if we are all engaged in our countries and not under oppressive governments that they support, how will they get the people to do the jobs that they need? These countries would have started collapsing already. The countries would have started collapsing already. When we go to these countries to work, we are saving them. They don't have the people to do it. But not putting your government what make you think with that. So now, in the reverse, in our countries, where we are actually enough to work for ourselves, we have the population to run our countries. Our population, in fact, is going up. Our government convinced us that we are not capable of doing the job. So now they have to bring Oyibo to come and work. Oyibo that need us to work in their country. Oh. Our government make us feel like we need them to come and work in our country. Where we are enough. Where we are enough. So, to end this live, I have one thing to say. One thing and one thing only. To all the African people that are supporting Magadom, you are all sorry to say. Anybody that supports any point that comes out of Donald Trump's mouth, you are a anybody that tries to rationalize, say this one way you do is good, this one ain't no good, you are nothing but a you have no self-respect, and you have no respect for your people, and worst of all, you have no respect for your ancestors. And that is where punishment will come to you. You can disrespect yourself and your people and your peers all you want, but immediately you take that disrespect to your ancestry, you become a complete what?